Grace and peace be unto you all, my sisters and my brothers. You guys are going to really love this one. This is a powerful sermon. Letting your fate define your identity. Letting your fate define your identity. I have been crucified with Christ. Notice what it said. I'm going to walk through this slowly. I have been crucified with Christ. It is no longer I who live, but Christ who lives in me. And the life I now live in the flesh, I live by the faith in the Son of God who loved me and gave himself for me. Galatians chapter 2, verse 20. Letting your faith define your identity. I have been crucified with Christ. See, when you put on Christ, you follow his example as he did. In a world that often defines us by our achievements, our appearances, our possessions, there is a deeper and a truer identity rooted in our faith. It says, today we turn to the book of Galatians, chapter 2, verse 20, to explore the transformative power of letting your faith define your identity in Christ. Our society often pressure us to find our identity in external factors like our jobs, our relationships, social status, or material possessions. You see them. They all want to be glamorized. I call it glamorization of self. Promoting themselves on their social media page, promoting themselves. And a lot of times the women are on there promoting their body parts. I call it glamorification of self. You're promoting your body. You're exposing your body. My Bible tells me that there are some things that's supposed to be a lot sacred, that sometimes you shouldn't have to expose your body to the whole entire world so they can see every part of your body. There are some things that's just supposed to be just sacred, valued, cherished, holiness. Yes. While these aspects are part of our life, they do not define the core of who we really are. Galatians 2 and 20 reminds us of a profound truth. Our identity is found in Christ. When we accept Christ into our life, we enter a transformative relationship. It is no longer I who live, but Christ who lives in me. Our faith in him becomes the defining factor of our identity. Letting your faith define your identity means recognizing that you are a child of God, which you are loved and redeemed by his grace. It means understanding that your worth, notice what it said, know your worth. See, a lot of the people in the world, they lost the value of their worth. They'll let men pay them to sleep with them. See, you got to know your worth. You know your value. See, when you know your value, money can't buy your worth. It can't buy your value. It means understanding that your worth is not determined by your success or your failure, but by your standing in Christ. You are accepted, cherished, forgiven because of him. Move towards my conclusion. Here's another. I call this the game changer. The identity means that when the world tries to label you by your shortcomings, you can confidently say, I'm a child of God and his grace covers me. It means that when the circumstances threaten to shake your sense of self-worth, you can stand firm in the knowledge that you are valued by the creator of the universe. Letting your faith define your identity also means living a life that reflects Christ's love and character. It means extending God's grace, love, forgiveness to others as well. As you have received from him, your identity in Christ empowers you to become a beacon of light and a source of hope in a world that is often marked by darkness and despair. Yeah, this is Letting your fate define your identity in Christ. God bless you.